Hi everyone, this is Missy from Honeybrook. I'm so excited to give you a full tour of antiques that will be available tomorrow, Thursday, February 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's get started. I have so much to show you. We have big things, we have art, bottles, so many different things from all kinds of price ranges as well. I was able to put this collection together for you piece by piece, picking up and putting down each individual item to make sure that they are perfect quality, great price, and I cannot wait to show you. Okay, so up first we have 3 flower frogs. This is the largest of the 3. It's green and metal. Then we have a silver one with the same style as the green one. And then we have this weighted one, which has the little spikes in it. But I love using these for ephemera, decorating. I love stacking them and using them in all different kinds of ways. Really sweet collection, so I'm excited to offer 3 options here for you in 3 different kinds of sizes. If you aren't familiar with flower frogs, a lot of times they are weighted when they come in this kind of a style. It's very heavy, and then these are sharp. These are still pretty heavy, but don't weigh as much as the other one. Something really cute that I like using out of the box, literally. These are like screws inside of these boxes, and they have the cutest little fonts and stickers on them. But I actually like using them to stack and decorate, and they just make the sweetest little pieces. Let me show you them up close. I have quite a few different boxes, and you can mix and match them. I just think that they're so cute, so you're definitely going to have to check these out. Up next, I have this very, very cute lidded crock. And I don't find ones like this. This is actually the first one that I found, but it is gorgeous in all of its flaws. I absolutely love that it has a lid for storing all kinds of neat treasures in it, but it makes the best shelf decor as well. I could see this on open kitchen shelving, but truly I never find pieces like this. Let me show you up close. I have so many different ironstone pieces that I've collected for this exact drop. I love this with the 2 handles on the side, and I put some faux pears inside, and matching it with some artwork is just like perfect. It has its stamp on the bottom like this. So cute. I love looking at the stamps and just making collections of these. It's one of my favorite collections, and you know that I use them all the time. And if you aren't familiar with ironstone, you're going to have to look up just the full story and read all about it. I just love where it comes from, the imperfections, and just thinking about how this piece got into my hands is just unbelievable, because so many of them came from England. They have somehow made their way over here to the States, and to be holding it and having it displayed in my home is just incredible. So along with ironstone, I have some English advertising pieces that I will be sharing with you in all different kinds of shapes and varieties. I have some taller pieces, some shorter pieces, but that is another thing that you have to go read the story on. English advertising pots and ironstone, I think, are 2 of my favorite collections ever, and just finding each individual piece is like gold. They're so hard to come by nowadays, and they're only getting more and more rare because they dig these pieces up in England, and once they are all dug up, there will be no more to go around. But these treasures are just like one of the best. I wanted to show you how I had a couple of my antique letters on display in a clear jar with some beans in the bottom. I love it. These antique envelopes. This one is from 1919. This one is from 1918, and so really they range from over 100 years old to, I would say, about the 1940s or 50s. So you can get some antique envelopes, and these ones have actual handwritten notes inside of them. So you can take a look and read this really incredible story. I absolutely love finding which story you get inside. Just like a time capsule. I love it so much. Okay, I have some books. I actually will be having maybe like 10-ish different books, but these books are going to come as a set because they deserve to stay together. I think they are the History of England books, and they are so precious because they are like neutral. I love the gold lettering on the spine, but they are definitely old treasures. If you go inside, they are from 1860, which just absolutely blows my mind. And some of them have writing and lettering in them. This one is from December 25th, 1860. So somebody got this book on Christmas. Oh my gosh, it's just like almost like 150 years ago in Boston, it says. It just blows your mind to just look at these, and I mean, it's hard to have words, truly. So this will come as a set, and they are stunning. I never find books like this in such a good color style. And of course, they're from England, the History of England, which makes me love them even more because they go with all of my English advertising and Ironstone collections. Okay, this one above my head has such a good story. I actually just recently got this piece, and I've never found one like this before. So pretty and so old. I have my Real Touch peonies in them. Put 3 bundles, but if you bent the stems down, then you could probably fit in 2, but it's so pretty. Okay, so let me tell you about this piece. In case you don't know what redware is, that's another thing that you should look up and get into. I've never found a redware piece. This is from the 1800s or the 1700s. When I got this piece from the owner, they didn't want it anymore, and of course I was like, yes, of course I want it. So Alex and I went on a little adventure and picked it up. It's so beautiful. It's definitely handmade because of where it was from, but there's no markings on the bottom. It's amazing that somebody made this with their hands. The owner that I got it from said that it was from the 18th century, which means the 1700s. There's just really no way for me to verify exactly which place it came from. I'm not an expert, so I can't determine that, but that is what they told me. So between the 17 and 1800s, this type of pottery was made, but it is absolutely stunning. And the coloration is a dark, deep brown. It's not black, but it's really, really close. This is such a unicorn piece because you do not find these kinds of things, especially being that old. Since I just showed you that piece, I want to show you this piece. It was made in the USA, and I have never found a piece like this before, but I love it. It's gorgeous, again, with the faux flowers inside of them, just like the redware, but absolutely stunning, and again, all made by hand, and it has similar coloration as the redware does, so it's a very deep brown, but gorgeous. The shape is gorgeous, and just all of the handmade imperfections in it is just, it's just unmatched. I have an assortment of brass candlesticks for you too as well, in a few different sizes so that you can just see them all lined up here. I love them. You can't go wrong with a brass candlestick, and you can never have too many, I promise. This looks so good styled on a mantle, on your dining room table, shelf styling, anything. I love putting them inside of this piece here. It's just, you can't go wrong. So I always am on the lookout for brass pieces to share with you. It just makes your home feel cozier. Okay, so I shared a bunch of the English advertising pots with you. You will have to come to the restock to check out all of them because there's just so many that I have to show you. Also was able to find ironstone pitchers in all different sizes. Let me pull them all out. Okay, so this is a mix of ironstone and restaurant ware. These are restaurant ware and I love matching them with my ironstone because they're just chunky little pieces. This is a creamer, so it would be a personal creamer that you could use for your coffee or tea, but I think that it's so pretty. It's in Eagles green, right? Go Birds. But I just love the green color for spring, and it's also very cute for Christmas with putting a bottle brush tree inside. But really, every single one of these pictures is so cute with a bottle brush Christmas tree inside. So you can look forward to adding to your collection all year and then having it all together for Christmas time and decorating them all. So cute. Here are the pictures in largest to smallest, and I mean, you just can't beat this. I love finding these. I never find these to share either. I have my personal collection that I have had help from my friends with, and I have a local friend where I get mine from, but I never find any that I get to share with you, which is so thrilling because it is such an important piece in my collection that I'm so excited to share it with you so that you can start your collection, you can grow your collection, whatever it is. We have ironstone pitchers and they are so good. This one has a little bit of detail here with some green edging, but I mean, just look at these pieces. Oh, I just love ironstone. They're so simple and beautiful and so old. They're just such treasures. Okay, these are also ironstone pieces. They have their stamp on the bottom. So pretty. I love the stamps when they have them. But this piece is a little more ornate with the details. And you'll notice with this piece too, the ornate details are so pretty. Just a little bit extra around the bottom. But these are creamers, and then I would have to guess that this is for gravy, which is so cute though. I have some cinnamon sticks displayed inside, which is just a cute little way to decorate and have some scent as well. I gave you a sneak peek of this sweet teapot on my stories yesterday, and she's just full of crazing. I talked to that I love her curves. She's the perfect shape and size. When you imagine a teapot inside of your mind, this is the one. And I have never found one like this. She's been in my collection for a little while, but I know that she's going to make one of you so happy. It has a little lid, but it's just so simply beautiful and stunning. I'm so excited to share this piece with you. It's definitely one of my favorite pieces of the night. I've also never found pieces like this before. This is a butter dish, and these are salt and pepper shakers, and they're so pretty. I love the details. It has the stamp on the bottom, which is so cute. Love, love, love. All of their imperfections and beauty make them have all the charm that we want as collectors. This is one of my favorite pieces, and you might have seen this piece in some of my product photography during Christmas time. I just love the lid. It looks like a little sunburst. I love the shape of it. I just love it so much. This is one of my favorite pieces that I love using for display. It is so good for keeping anything inside, even sweet little treats if you want to have them hidden away from anybody. But how cute. It's just the perfect little piece. I can't wait to see who gets it, being one of my favorites, but it's so hard because every single one of these is just like the best. I will always say that. This is a handmade antique stool, and it has all of the details that you love. The chippy wood, the color is perfect. It's our favorite. And you can see the handmade nails on the top, all of the imperfections of each one. It's just in such nice condition for being an antique stool, of course. it's just so pretty. So here's the like front and back for you to see. It's very sturdy. It doesn't wobble or anything. It's just literally your perfect antique stool. Handmade, hand cut, all the beautiful things. This is definitely one of the showstoppers of the night. And this goes with literally any other piece that you're seeing tonight. It's so easy to style. I mean, come on, look at this. Like, I just pulled this out of nowhere. It's that easy to style. Boom, done. 2 things. I love it, I love it. This is definitely a hard one to share, but it's just that good. I know that it's gonna be like Christmas morning for whoever gets it. This is an artwork piece that I just love, and it's antique. Super old, has the most beautiful patinaed frame. Look at the flowers. It's stunning. It's just the exact right color, and it goes with all of like our favorite things. Look at just how well it matches with everything that we love. It's so pretty. Look at the edging details and just the imperfections. Again, the character. It's such a good size too. I have the cutest handmade silhouettes that have just aged so beautifully, are framed beautifully, and I have probably about 5 of these. So there's a lot more that you're going to be seeing. This video will probably be hours long if I talked about each individual piece. So I'm trying to get a feel for you guys so that you can just see what everything's going to be like. I quickly wanted to show you one of my favorite collections, and it's another thing that's really hard to part with, but these are my antique amber bottle pieces, and I have a whole bunch to share with you. I have amber ones, I'm looking at some clear ones that I have as well, but they are like the prettiest shapes and sizes. So I'm going to be sharing these with you, and these are some of my most special ones because I have been collecting them for so long that the only ones that I have left are like the prettiest ones. So if you're looking to add to your collection, these are so good to group together in different like sets of 3s and 5s. They look pretty with flowers in them. I've used these a lot over the years. So if you're familiar with my decorating, you know that there's just so much to do with gorgeous antique bottles. There's going to be so many more bottles in the collection as well, so you have to make sure that you stop by for the restock on Thursday. This is the first new release of the year, so I'm really excited about offering all of these pieces for the first time in a long while. Now I'm going to give you an up-close look at a couple items. I'm going to just zoom in, show you the details, walk around the store, and show you a couple more things that you can expect to find. And there's just some tiny pieces that I really want you to see, so check it out.